Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Hi,
Hello.
everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm so excited because I'm not alone today. I've got my three amazing business partners who inspire me every day. So I know that you will be blessed as well with the little nuggets that we have to share with you. So first we have Modupe. Modupe, say hello to our viewers.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Modupe. So Modupe will be sharing on your action inspires others. Her story will remind you that your small step carries power. So stay open, grab your coffee, and hopefully you enjoy it. And the next we have Moromoke. Moromoke, say hello to our viewers.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hello, welcome, Moromoke. Thank you so much.
Thank
So,
you.
Moromoke will be talking to us about being a light for others. Our heart shines, and she will, you know, give us a message to keep you encouraged. And the third one will be Lila. Say hello, Lila.
Hi, everyone. Good day. Good evening.
Hello, welcome. So Lila will be talking to us about the importance of lifting others whilst you climb. And I will be closing with a message saying that your influence really matters. Every choice you make creates impact, and you touch people's life without even knowing it. So I'm just here to encourage you to walk in confidence. So we hope that these topics will inspire you. You pick one or two things from it. So let's get cracking. So let's start with Modupe. Over to you, Modupe.
Hello again, everyone.
You're
So, I'm talking about how our actions inspire others. And I'm going to use the scenario of children within a home. And you know how, it said that you can tell a child what to do, but it's actually what you do that influences that child. So, the children live more by the actions they see in others rather than the words they hear from others. So if you look at that scenario where you have a family and their children, little by little, you start to notice that they start to mimic the actions of all the adults around them. And that's why you can't, around children, you can't be careless, you can't lose your guard because they watch everything that we do. So it's same thing applies in life. For instance, you're on a job. When everyone does things on the averagely as like mediocre people, and you decide to be the excellent one, eventually your stance of excellence starts to influence your colleagues. They start to check themselves like, okay, if this person can do this, maybe I can be better. And that's what happens when we stand our ground, even when circumstances and people around us want us to behave less than we are. They say that a good apple cannot influence a bad apple, but that a bad apple, if you put a bad apple in a basket of good apples, eventually everything there will rot. But fortunately for us humans, we can decide that rather than allow the rocks around us to influence us, we will stand our ground until our goodness starts to influence our environment. The Bible says to not be overcome by evil, but to overcome evil with good, meaning that whatever good is in us can influence those around us. For instance, in business as well, you might find out that some people rather do, go through shortcuts to arrive at their end. But if you decide you're going to do the right thing, eventually you start to challenge people around you to do what's right so that you can all get to the right destinations. So let's not be deceived by, that saying that it's bad apples that influence good, because as humans, we can actually be the good that influences the bad around us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was very powerful, and I hope our viewers you've learned something from there. So even when you don't see it, people are learning from you. So it's important that our actions are really guided and our actions are intentional to ensure that we influence people positively. Thank you so much, Modupe, for that. So we move on to Moromoke, who will be talking to us about being a light for others. Over to you, Moromoke.
Good evening once again, our viewers. And my name is Moromoke Ajayi, like I've been introduced. And today, my topic is actually similar to Mudupe's topic, because my topic says, be a light to others. And being a light, it's like being a good example, being a good influence, allowing a light to shine through us so that people can follow in our footsteps. And being a light doesn't have to be something in a big way. It doesn't have to be you always putting yourself out there. It can be in small things, like small influence here and there, and being consistent in that small thing. You don't need to be the next Elon Musk or the next Dangote before you can make influence. In that small position that you are now, you can start being a light that others can follow. You know, there is a saying that people are no more reading book, they are reading our life. So let there be something that people can use to trace their step back into doing something positive as a result of you shining your little light where you find yourself. Every day, every moment that pass in our life, we can actually put people on a good pathway in life. And when we do that, we are not only affecting our life, we are building something that will eventually come back to us in the future. I have been a beneficiary of that through my father. You know, they did not even know who I was. They were just talking about him, and they were saying, you know, one of my brother posted him on his birthday, and one of his friends saw it, and they were like, "Oh, is that your dad?" Ha! Well, they started saying positive things that he did when they were doing their exams, and the way he handled malpractices and did not allow the people that want to carry out the acts to prevail. And exactly, if he has done something bad, that is exactly how they will fish him out, and they'll be like, àwọn bàbá nìyẹn, tẹ́ bá ti fún wọn ní sorry. So they will be like, these people, once you give them some amount of money, you will be able to find your way, you know. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Sorry to our non-Yoruba speaking viewers. I got carried away. So, shining our light, you don't even know who is watching you. And you don't know when that thing you are doing will come back to you. So, every day, starting from our little corner in our home, our children, they are watching us. They want to see us carrying on despite challenges that we are facing. They want to see, not that we will not be vulnerable once in a while, but not staying down in that position, rising up, picking up the pieces of our life and moving ahead, affecting life, doing things that shows that we are people of integrity. Those are the way whereby we can show our lights. Do not involving ourselves in dubious acts, not involving ourselves in acts that can ruin the life of others, not putting our hands into things that we know is going to affect some other people negatively. So those are the ways that we can, you know, put our light out there for people to see. Our light will shine, and darkness will not be able to overcome it. So that is what God wants us to be anywhere we find ourselves. So I'm urging us today, as you are listening to us, our viewers, in any way that you know that you can shine your little light, do not dim it, do not hide it. Let it shine. Let people see who you are, the way you are, and from there continue to grow and let them begin to, you know, learn from your tenacity. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was very powerful, Moromoke. Thank you so much. I've learned quite a lot there. So this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. So yeah, so we move on to Lila, who will be talking to us about lifting others as we climb, because this is so important in our business community. We thrive so well in lifting others. There's a lot of people that hold you by a hand, ensure that you understand what you're doing. People take it upon themselves to help others in this community. So Lila, take it away.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being with us. Yes, lifting others as you climb is all about remembering that your journey isn't just about you, it's about the people you inspire along the way. When you're building something meaningful, whether it's a business, a dream, or a brand new chapter of your life, you always meet people who are a few steps behind, just like you were once. And offering them guidance, encouragement, or even just a little belief can change everything for them. Helping other doesn't slow you down. It actually strengthens you. It keeps you grounded, it sharpens your leadership, it builds a community that grows with you, not against you. And there's the beautiful part. When you lift others, you create a ripple effect. The support you give comes back to you in the form of loyalty, collaboration, and a network of people who genuinely want you to see win. Your success becomes the spark that lights someone else's path. Your story gives someone the courage to begin. Your growth becomes proof that they can rise too. That's what real impact looks like. That's what meaningful success looks like. And here in this community, oh, sorry, are you here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Everyone's gone. Okay, I
No,
just. But yes, in this community, we are all here and we lift each other. Everyone is, anyone who's winning, anyone who's reaching, achieving another milestone, everyone is supporting and applauding their team. Thank you very much. Sorry, I don't see anyone, so that's why I'm panicking.
oh yeah. No, we are here. We are here. It might be that your network. We are
Yeah,
here.
I think she can hear
I'll
us.
see you back.
Yes, we are here. Yes. So, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I will be echoing that your influence really matters, right? So your influence matters more than you think. So many of us move through life feeling unseen, feeling like our small actions don't count. We've heard it from my business partners already. The three speakers have already finished, but they do. Every little actions that we take do count. Every single one of them. You cannot belittle any. The way you show up for your children, like my partners have already said, children, they are like sponge. They suck up information, what they see and what they hear. So the way you show up for them, even on the days you are tired, the way you speak life into others, even whilst you're fighting your own battle, the way you keep going when quitting feels easier, all of that creates impact. I just want to share because in our community, there's a lady that I did understand. Someone posted in the community for us to say a prayer for the lady. Apparently, she was going in for operation. But this lady, she's going in for operation. I believe it might be a major operation. But she's on the hospital bed and still organizing, helping people out on the group chat. It's so, like, I don't want to say it's crazy. Like, it's amazing, how people can be a servant to others, trying to lift others up. So she has 1,001 reason not to touch her phone. And even if she touch her phone, she should be, listening or watching something that will uplift her spirit personally. But she decided to still be on that hospital bed and be helping others. And I can see people still asking her, how are you feeling? So I'm going to be transferred to another hospital tomorrow. I have this, but she's still helping others. Like, I thought she's already been discharged. No, she has not been discharged yet. She's still in the hospital. She's going to be transferred to another hospital for another surgery. but she is helping others, she's helping the community. So it's so important, right? We all create impact by the actions that we take. Sometimes the influence looks loud, but most times it's very quiet. You know, it's the smile you give someone who is hurting. It's in the encouraging words you speak when someone feels lost. It's the kindness you show when nobody is watching. You know, your everyday choices are planting seeds in people's life, seeds in your home, seeds in your children, seeds in your future. You may not see the harvest yet, but it's actually growing. You know, like that story I've just shared with you people, just that little act from that woman keeps me on my toes. Like, I have no excuse. You know, even if I say I'm busy, I've got 9 to 5, I've got business, the little time I have, if someone needs help, even if it's 10 minutes a day, I should carve out intentional 10 minutes to respond to someone, because someone on the sick bed is doing it. So I have no excuse because I'm not on the sick bed. So it's so important. So you don't need, you know, title to influence people. You don't have to become, you know, like Moromo Kese. You don't have to be the high and mighty influential people for you to make an impact. You don't need big platform. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing to help. You know, when you choose faith over fear, someone is watching. When you choose to encourage someone is learning from it, from your encouragement. When you choose growth, someone is rising with you. So today, I want us to walk like, you know, that woman, that man who carries light. Walk like your presence shifts the atmosphere. Walk like God placed something powerful inside of you, because He actually did. You know, and the world needs your light. So take one small step today, one brave decision, one simple act of goodness. It will ripple further than you can imagine. So I hope that, you know, this little talk that we've had today, you know, will play a very vital role on, you know, mindset switch for anyone that is watching us, and even those that will be watching the replay, because you never know, the seeds that you sow today, you might reap it. It might be your children that will reap it, but somehow, somewhere in the ecosystem, someone will reap it. So it's so important that we, you know, we act right with integrity, with intention, not hurting people, but shining our light so people can see through us. Thank you so much. And we hope that you enjoyed it. You've picked something up. We are here to inspire you. As you can see on the screen, you can see our website there. Our community is not only built for money, but mindset switch. We encourage, we help you spiritually, we help you find your purpose and reinvent yourself. So contact us, send us a message, and we will be so delighted to help you get started on your business, or even to just, you know, learn about yourself, reinvent yourself, and become a better version of yourself. Thank you so much, and God bless you. We'll see you on Saturday. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye bye.